Hey y'all, I'm Cindy with Cindy Hearts Crochet Podcast. Welcome to Vlogtober Day 11. I want to thank everyone for the prayers and the concern for my daughter last night. She was in South Georgia and she is okay this morning, but they do have a lot of damage down there. She had several trees across her driveway, and where she stayed last night with friends had a tree down, a big pine tree. They also had a outside building, a little shed that was torn up. I don't know if it exploded or if it just tumbled or came off the foundation or what, but it looked pretty rough. And then they had some ceilings fall out of 2 different rooms, I believe. But other than that, I think maybe the whole town is out of power, and like I said, there's trees all over the place. They can hardly get anywhere. And I think once she got back home this morning, she had trees across her driveway. Her house was okay, but there was about a 200-year-old oak tree that had lost quite a few limbs, and that's always sad to see because those big, huge oak trees are beautiful. But anyway, thank you all for your prayers and love that you sent for her. We did play pool last night, although it was a little more like romper room again last night instead of guiding adults to victory. But it comes and goes. We were short a couple of players, and that always slows us down a little bit, and just me being so stressed over my daughter and everything, I couldn't keep my head in the game, and blah blah blah, any excuse to do, right? But I think we won 8-ball overall. We won pretty good in 8-ball, but then 9-ball was not so good. But anyway, it's supposed to be just a game, right? I'm much more passionate about it than that, but that's what I'm told. This is the mug rug that I was showing last night that nobody could see because it was so dark. And this is, I love this yarn, Dakota. And like I said, I mean, see, it starts out at the bottom as whatever, and then it just kind of loses stitches going up the sides. It's not as bad as it looks though in that camera. But then I just kind of tied these in the ends, and they look okay on one end, but on the other end there's a big gap right there between those. I don't know what happened there. This is just a mishmash of a couple of different patterns I've seen, but I'm gonna have to come up with one that is not that doesn't tie off every row, I guess. But and then it may have something to do. I've had to lay down my polka dot blanket and my, what is that the fall graph along I'm doing with Terry, because I've just had something kind of majorly stressing, even prior to the hurricane crossing my daughter's town, that kind of, it made my crochet ugly. I don't know. I guess it was the stress is all I can think. But hopefully that'll be all out of the way soon too. Then maybe I can do what I need to. I did get up this morning and do a couple of polka dots and put them together, so I think I have now 10 or maybe 11 squares put together. And then I saw that Krista released her border tutorial today, so I'm going to go back in here and eat some salad and watch that. I am walking the track today. That's why my hair is all the way up instead of just a ponytail. Got my tennis shoes on. I'm that old lady in my suit and my tennis shoes walking the track. But it has cooled off here today. It is only about 70 degrees right now, and it's breezy even though the sun has come out. It is a little warm, and I'm sure the temperature has risen a good bit, but it's still pretty breezy and pretty cool, so it's all good. Other than that, what else? What else we got going on? What did I have today? I'm having a salad with some kind of turkey, rotisserie something turkey. I don't even like turkey, but I bought it, so I'm going to eat it a few pieces at a time anyway. Whatever this is only about 50 or 70, maybe 60 calories per serving. So, that and my water, drinking a lot of water again, and I got my Fitbit, so I'm staying logged in and trying to stay on top of that again. But my main thing is this walking. We've been so busy and kind of short-handed to where I'm just not even leaving my desk anymore. So, plus we've had a lot of construction. Usually on the hot days or rainy days or whatever, we could walk the halls and circle the building a few times inside. But we can't do that right now because of a lot of construction and remodeling that's going on. Thursday, October the 11th. It seems like that ought to be something else today. Somebody's birthday maybe, or some special occasion. And then I'm going to hate it because it's going to be somebody I should have had on my calendar. I think it's maybe one of my cousins. Not sure. I'm really tired today. I'm sorry. I'm kind of dragging and my creases are a little worse. I'm usually like that on Thursdays after pool league. I'm afraid I'm fixing to get blown over again here. But that wind feels so good. And it's not so hot that it feels like a tropical breeze now. I think I saw somewhere that it's going to be in the 50s and only highs in 70 maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the weather. When I saw the little hurricane symbol right next to my daughter's town on the weather map last night, I just about lost it. But anyway, she's okay, and I'm sure I knew she would be, but I still worry. Still enjoying seeing everybody's videos for Vlogtober. I'm kind of scooching up that way. I think if I just could lean over a little, I could probably go to sleep pretty easily. And that's what I usually do not long after I get in on Thursdays. Because even though we got done a little early last night, I sat there watching the weather and sat there and watched, tried to hear from my daughter, make sure she was okay, and make sure other people that I know that's down near the coast was okay. Sounds like Panama City and Mexico Beach. Panama City Beach and Mexico Beach got torn up pretty bad. When you see boats through building walls, yeah, it's gotten pretty bad. And then I'm seeing some headlines today that are saying stuff like, where does Michael rank in the history of hurricanes? So it must have been a lot worse than I thought, or that I knew. But that's probably a good thing that I didn't know, because I would have rented a helicopter and gone and got my daughter probably. Anyway, so it's almost the weekend. If I am not so dead tonight, I am going to try my best to do a full podcast with all of my updates, because I know there are a few items that I have posted on the Facebook group, but I haven't actually gotten in on here. And then I may finish that next row of polka dots, which will be only one or two, I think, to connect, so I can show it if there's room. I don't have that much room in there to back up and show y'all anything huge, but I will try. But anyway, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe and go to our Facebook group. And I'm not always this tired looking. I look almost drunk or something. I can't tell really in this because the sun is right there, and it was really cloudy and rainy when I came in this morning, so I don't have my sunglasses with me. They're in my truck though, right over there. Alrighty then, I guess I'm gonna go and go in here and look at everybody else's videos, and I hope everybody has a good rest of today and tomorrow, TGIFing tomorrow. I need to get my plan together on my other thing I want to do for Vlogtober, but this stressful thing that has been on me the past few days has really just taken all of my energy. I try to be okay, but it still stresses me pretty good. And if this weather stays like this, I'm going to love it. I keep looking behind me, I'm sorry. It's just habit here. But I'm going to go, and I hope everybody has the rest of a good day. If you get to take a nap, please take one for me. And I'm going to go in here and eat my turkey and salad and carrots and celery and get my walking in. I think just in the past week I'm already down like 4 pounds, but you know, that's not really enough to that's about like knocking ice chips off an iceberg, I guess. No, not really, but sort of. It's what it feels like anyway, until you see those double digits dropping at least 10. Anyway, it usually doesn't take me long. I just gotta keep at it and keep up and moving mainly. If I'm walking, I can lose some weight and I can eat a little more than what I usually do. But like I said the other day, eating snacks all day long, even vegetables and fruit, helps a lot too. Keeps you full, and it's not that fattening. I'm not trying to scowl, but it almost looks that way, doesn't it? Alright, I'm getting out of here, and we'll walk back up the track. And if I have time, I might walk it again. Would probably help my energy level as well. So, y'all have a good afternoon, and I will see you next time. Love y'all. Bye.